So move in, be able to see what they're doing.
So keep it up. Keep the excitement up.
If it's not on the net, you're taking steps back and pushing that ball out.
Hello and welcome to the Shawnee Mission North Auxiliary Gym, where we're going to see the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars take on the Shawnee Mission North Indians. I'm Sam Tankel.
And I'm Jackson Grandstaff. Both teams have had a struggle this year, so we're really hoping for a good match tonight. Both their records haven't been all that great, but we're hoping for a good match. So let's meet the players.
Junior Kelsey Snegas, setter number 1.
Sophomore and outside hitter in Libico, number 2, Hope McAlexander.
Junior and outside hitter Jeannie Yido, number 3.
Sophomore middle hitter Kayla Daly, number 4.
Senior defensive specialist and libero Jessica Williams, number 5.
Sophomore and opposite hitter Elizabeth Martin, number 6.
Sophomore Emma Brooks, setter, number 7.
Senior and an outside hitter Corinne Boldridge, number 8.
Freshman Abby Molina, number 9.
Sophomore middle hitter number 10 Corey Naughton.
Junior outside hitter and defensive specialist Tamara Morgan, number 11.
Senior opposite hitter number 13 Whitney Harvey.
All right, serving first, we've got number 10, Abby Bourne. Senior this year. Cougars with a nice spike, taking the first point.
Abby Bourne with her second serve. It is not returned.
Bourne serving again. Serve is up, and it's good. Nice dig for the Cougars.
And that's a point for Shawnee. And that's a point for Shawnee Mission North.
An unsuccessful spike for the Cougars. Point goes to Shawnee Mission North. Now serving for North is number 8, Corinne Boldridge.
Great
Good block.
Attempted spike by the Cougars, didn't work.
Point for the Cougars. Serving now is number 8, Kate Helfrich for Northwest. Serving for North is number 4, Kayla Daly. She's a sophomore. Point North. We've got a sub number 2 in for number 5 on Shawnee Mission North. Serve is good. Daly's still serving. Point to
Northwest
North.
will not return. Daly with another serve.
Serve is good. That was number 7, Kirsten Woodward for Shawnee Mission Northwest with the spike. Number 1, Gabby Riggs, serving for the Cougars.
And she's a senior this year.
Point Cougars.
Great set. Can't get the spike down.
We've got a sub for North, number 7 in for number 13. Emma Brooks in for Whitney Harvey. Brooks is now serving. Serve is good.
Great block by the Cougars.
We've got a sub for the Cougars, number 3 in for number 6. That's Abby Bird in. Bird is now serving. Serve is good. Point to the Indians.
All right, let's meet the Cougars now.
We've got senior libero, number 1, Gabby Riggs.
Senior and outside hitter, number 6, Maddie Frazier, also a co-captain.
Senior Kate Helfrich, outside hitter, number 8, also a co-captain.
Junior and right side hitter, Ariella Jackson, number 2.
Sophomore Abby Bird, setter, number 3.
Senior and defensive specialist, number 4, Lindsay Unrain.
Junior Kirsten Woodward, outside hitter, number 7.
Senior middle hitter, number 9, Taylor Kankby.
Senior Abby Bourne, setter and right side hitter, number 10.
Senior setter, Caroline Mock, number 12.
Junior Tatum Graves, middle hitter, number 13. And we're back. Serving now for Shawnee Mission North is number 3, Jeannie Yedo.
They didn't get it over.
Serving for Northwest right now is number 7, Kirsten Woodward. Nice spike by the Cougars. Indians could not, excuse me, something might have happened. That was a point for the Cougars. Sorry about that. Still serving is Woodward.
Another point for the Cougars. The Cougars lead the Indians 10-7.
Seems like they might be starting to pull away a little bit. Little trick there by the Indians. Thought they were going to spike it, but they tapped it over. Serving for the Indians was number 2, Hope McAlexander.
Another point for the Cougars.
We got Taylor Ken Geth serving for the Cougars.
Huge hit by Shawnee Mission North. Served by Abby Molina. And it causes a point. Another point for the Cougars.
Got Ken Geth still serving for the Cougars.
Didn't quite get it over. The ball will go back to the Indians.
Serving now for North is number 1, Kelsey Snegas. Serve is no good. Point to the Cougars.
The ball goes back over to the Cougars.
Serving for the Cougars is number 10, Abby Bourne. Serve is good.
Point for the Cougars. Another serve for Abby Bourne. Cougars have a 6-point lead. That serve is not returned. Another point for the Cougars.
Bourne, a senior, is still serving.
All right, Abby Bourne serving again.
Serve is good.
And a spike by the Indians for a point.
Serving for North right now is number 8, Corrine Boldridge. Good spike by number 13 for the Cougars, Tatum Graves. We've got a sub for the Cougars. Number 4 is in for number 8. That is Lindsay Unrain in. And now serving. Serve is up, and it's good. Just barely over the net. Point to the Cougars.
A point from Lindsay Urain, a senior this year. Timeout.
Kathy Gaskey, a school psychologist for the Shawnee Mission School District, was named Kansas School Psychologist of the Year by the Kansas Association of School Psychologists. She is now in the running for the National School Psychologist of the Year designation.
Congratulations, Kathy.
All right, Cougars have a pretty good lead right now. 8 points 18-10 over the Shawnee Mission North Indians.
Both teams still very in this. Both teams showing a lot of energy.
We've seen a few slip-ups from the Indians, but maybe they're going to tighten up their game a little bit.
Senior Lindsay and Rain for another serve. Serve is good.
Good dig
nice
by the
dig.
Cougars.
And a block by the Cougars.
Rain still serving.
Big set. Leading to a huge spike. For another point for the Cougars. They have now doubled the Indians' score. Huge spike from Shawnee Mission North.
Got a sub for the Cougars. Number 12 in for number 10. That is Carolina Mack in. Shawnee Mission North now has the serve. Serving is number 4, Kayla Daly. Serve is no good. Point goes to the Cougars.
Sub in for the Cougars. Number 9 is coming in for number 13. Serving for the Cougars was number 1, Gabby Riggs. She's also a senior this year.
Got a sub for the Indians. Number 7 in for number 13. That's number 7, Emma Brooks, who is now serving.
Huge hit from the Cougars, a little too far.
Brooks still serving.
North can't quite return it. The Cougars with another point.
Number 3 in on the Northwest Cougars for number 6. Number 3, Jeannie Yido is now serving. Serve is good.
Cougars can't quite return it. That's a point for Shawnee Mission North.
That was some good placement by Jeannie Yido.
North only behind by 8 points now. Can they pull it out? I'm not sure.
Serving for the Indians is Jeannie Yido, number 3. Serve is good. Tough point here, still going.
And that's a point for the Cougars. North could not quite get it over that net.
Serving for the Cougars is number 7, Kirsten Woodward. And another point for the Cougars.
Another 10-point lead for the Cougars. Serve is good.
And we see the first game go to the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars. Cougars came out with a pretty strong game this time with an 11-point lead to end the first game.
Yep, the Cougars seem to have a lot more energy in that round, but no team looks defeated yet. So Shawnee Mission North is keeping their heads up. They know there's still a lot of the game left to play. And we'll be back right after this.
And we are back to see the second game between the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars and the Shawnee Mission North Indians. Cougars won the first game with an 11-point lead, 25-14. Cougars are ready to go. Looks like North is talking some strategy right now, trying to tighten up their game a little bit.
In the first game, both teams looked like they had a lot of energy. Northwest seemed to have the game pretty much from the start, but Shawnee Mission North wasn't hanging their heads down.
Yeah, Northwest, they kept a pretty good lead the whole time. I don't think North led that game.
Yeah, and this being Shawnee Mission North senior night, I think they've got more power to show. North is going to start out serving. Serving for North is number 1, Kelsey Snegas. She's a junior this year.
Serves up. And it's good. Northwest had a little trouble returning that. First point goes to North. Snegas still serving for North.
Another good serve by Kelsey Snegas. Wow. Huge spike from the Cougars. And North can't get it returned. Substitution on the Cougars bench. Number 3 is coming in for number 7.
And number 11 in for number 12 as well.
Number 3 now serving for the Cougars. This is Abby Bird.
Spiked by the Cougars, number 8, Kate Helfrich. I'm sorry, that was Shawnee Mission North. That was Corin Boldridge.
A lot of energy out of that volley. North comes out with the point.
Indians are coming back strong this game, looks like.
Shawnee Mission North with another point. The Cougars can't get under that one.
Serving now for North is number 8, Corin Boldridge.
Holdridge ready to serve. The serve was no good. The ball will go back to Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Serving now for Northwest is number 8, Kate Helfrich.
Sub in for Shawnee Mission North. Number 5 came in for number 8.
North had a little trouble returning that one. Helfrich is still serving for the Cougars.
Huge spike and a huge block to return it by the Cougars. That serve just had a little too much power behind it. Substitution for Shawnee Mission North, number 10 coming in for number 2. Number 10 is Corey Naughton, and she's a sophomore this year. Serve didn't have enough under it. The ball will go back to the Cougar side. Huge spike by the Indians to get another, oh, it was out, excuse me.
Serving now for the Cougars, we've got number 13, Tatum Graves.
North had a little communication issue on that one and couldn't get the ball back over the net. That's a point for the Cougars and another serve for them.
Graves still serving for the Cougars.
Tipped by number 2.
Northwest once again pulling away with a 4-point lead over the Indians.
Northwest has continuously had North score almost double.
Graves with another serve for the Cougars.
Just barely missed the spike. Ball goes back over to the Cougar side. And that's a timeout.
We've got the Cougars leading the Indians 10-4.
There are plenty of opportunities on the calendar to enjoy the work of talented Shawnee Mission culinary arts students. Enjoy Broadmoor Baking Fridays, Wednesday night dinners, or take part in the Bistro's Garden Dinner Series and help support the restaurant's efforts to build an educational chef's garden. Visit BroadmoorBistro.com for more information. North getting a pep talk. They need to get back in this game soon if they're going to have a chance.
North is playing pretty well. They've been making some tiny little mistakes, though, that have lost them about 4 or 5 points.
Yeah, Sam, it looked like communication issues.
Serving for the Cougars is Tatum Graves, number 13, still.
Big spike by Shawnee Mission North. Didn't get on the ground. They couldn't get it quite returned. That's a point for the Cougars.
Once again, a fundamental error by the Indians. If they can just fix those up, they can hang in this game.
Incredible volley by both teams. Shawnee Mission North comes out with the point out of this one.
Got a sub in for the Cougars. Number 1 is in. Kelsey. Oh, sorry. I mean Gabby Riggs. Excuse me.
Serving for Shawnee Mission North is number 7, Emma Brooks. Another point for the North Indians. The ball will come back to them, and Brooks will be given another chance to serve.
Brooks still serving. Serve is no good. Point to the Cougars.
Number 12 came in for number 11 on the Cougar side, and she is now serving. Number 12 is Caroline Mack. She's a senior this year with the serve. Serve is good. Huge hit from Shawnee Mission North, just a little bit too far. Another great serve by Carolina. The Indians barely get it over the net. Good for a point, and the serve is back in their possession. Number 8 for Shawnee Mission North is subbing in for number 5.
Serving for North is number 3, Jeannie Yito.
Oh. Wow, Shawnee Mission North tricked them. The Cougars thought the power was coming, but they just barely tipped it over the net. Good for another point.
North is really trying to hang in there this game, not letting the Cougars keep a huge lead this time.
North is really showing their energy, back just under by 5 points now. Out of bounds by the Cougars. Another point for Shawnee Mission North. Still serving is Jeannie Yato.
That was some tough back and forth, but the Cougars got that point.
Serving for the Cougars is number 2, Ariella Jackson. She's in 11th grade this year with a great serve. The Cougars just barely tip it down to ensure their point. The serve will go back to the Cougars.
Jackson still serving. Serve's good.
A great set by the Indians for just a gentle spike to put it on the ground, to get the possession of the ball back so they can get themselves back in this game.
Serving for North now, we've got number 2, Hope McAlexander.
Hope is just a sophomore this year, had a great serve. Huge hit by number 8 from the Cougars.
Cougars now leading by 6 points over the Indians. Serving for Northwest, we've got number 1, Gabby Riggs. A nice low serve there.
Great block by the Cougars. And a spike by the Cougars. Number 13 of the Cougars. Number 13 is Tatum Graves. She's in 11th grade this year. Huge spike.
Serving now for the Indians is number 1, Kelsey Snegas.
Kelsey with a very powerful serve. Huge return by the Cougars, just a little too far. Point for Shawnee Mission North. Junior Kelsey Snegas for her second serve.
Serve is good, very strong.
Blocked by the Cougars, but it went out of bounds, so it's a point for Shawnee Mission North. North now only trailing by 3 points.
This game is looking to be a lot closer than the last one.
Another great serve by Kelsey Snegas. The Cougars now only have a 2-point lead over Shawnee Mission North, and they call a timeout.
The Shawnee Mission School District congratulates the 20 Shawnee Mission students who have been named National Merit semifinalists in the National Merit Program. They are now in the running for scholarship awards worth more than $35 million that will be offered next spring. Back to the game. North is ready to go. They've got some momentum now. They've been scoring some points. They're only 2 points behind the Cougars.
This coming back from North was, the Cougars had almost doubled North's score earlier in this game, and in the last game continuously had that score. North is showing a new energy.
Kelsey Snegas still serving for North.
Another great serve. Another point for Shawnee Mission North.
Now only behind by 1 point.
Junior Kelsey Snegas is on a roll. Serving again. Another great serve.
Good dig by the Indians.
And a huge spike.
And it is good.
All tied up. Shawnee Mission North has come alive.
Indians are really gaining some momentum right now. They've got a lot of energy.
Another great serve by Kelsey Snegas.
Very consistent.
They can't quite get a return.
Indians lose that point, but maybe they'll hold on to that momentum and come right back.
Serving for the Cougars now is number 3, Abby Bird.
Serve is good.
Huge spike by the Cougars, just a little too far. The ball will go back to Shawnee Mission North, and the game is tied up again, 17-17.
Serving for North is number 8, Corinne Boldridge.
Very low, strong serve. And the Cougars just sneak one over the net. The Cougars take the lead by 1 point yet again.
Got a couple subs for North. Number 4 is in, and number 6, I believe. That's Kayla Daly and Elizabeth Martin.
Number 4 for Northwest serving now. Number 4 is Lindsay Unrain. Senior this year with a great serve, very low, made it hard to return. Northwest with a great block. The Cougars will get the ball back, increase their lead by 2 points.
That was a nice serve right over the net.
Nice dig by the Cougars, number 1. Wow, a lot of energy in that volley. The Cougars barely come out with the point. There's a timeout for Shawnee Mission North.
Cougars leading by 3 over the Shawnee Mission North Indians.
Community members are invited to view Shawnee Mission Board of Education meetings at www.smsd.org. Board meetings are usually held the second and fourth Mondays of every month at 7 p.m. at McAhan Administrative Center, 7235 Antioch Road.
And we are back with the Cougars once again leading by 3 points over the Shawnee Mission North Indians.
North has really been hustling, but they're not showing any sense of being tired. They're still well in this game. Number 4 serving for the Cougars right now. Number 4 is Lindsay Rain. She's a senior this year.
Good serve.
Nice dig by number 4 from the Cougars, Lindsay Rain. Just tapped over by Abby Bourne for a point for the Cougars. Abby Bourne, a senior this year.
And Rain seeming pretty pleased with her serves right there.
Lindsay with another great serve. North can't get it returned.
Once again, North has lost several points just to little errors. They got to fine-tune a couple things, and if they do that, then they'll do pretty well in the
Abby
next couple
Bourne
games.
with another spike.
Rain with a strong serve. North could not return it.
The Cougars lead 24-17 over the Shawnee Mission North Indians. The Cougars are really starting to look like they're taking this round.
Cougars
North will
1
really
point
have to
away from taking the game.
Exactly. North will have to get it figured out. North will get the ball back. They'll be given their chance. Serving for Shawnee Mission North is Kayla Daly. She's a sophomore this year. And the Cougars spike it down to ensure their win of this match.
Great spike to end this game.
So Northwest leads 2 wins to 0 wins over Shawnee Mission North.
A little closer that time, only a 7-point lead as opposed to an 11-point lead. But Cougars are still staying pretty strong over the Indians.
The Cougars took this game 25-18. North was holding on, but they just couldn't quite get it.
We'll be right back after this.
And we're back.
Recently we saw the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars win 2 games over the Shawnee Mission North Indians. with pretty strong leads, an 11-point lead in the first game and a 7-point lead in the second.
North is going to have to show more energy if they're going to have a chance tonight. If the Cougars pull out another win here, that will be the end of it. Shawnee Mission North on their senior night will really have to show some more energy.
North has really got to tighten up a few things with their fundamentals. They're making some little mistakes that have lost them five or 8 points that really could swing the whole game around.
Northwest will start with the ball. Serving for Northwest is Abby Bird. She's in 10th grade this year. Good serve, solid. It was low, hard to return. And North is unable to return it. That's a point for the Cougars. Abby Bird serving again. Another good serve by Abby.
Good spike
Huge
by North.
save. Wow, the Cougars pulled it off. They will keep the ball in their possession. Abby Bird will have another serve. Abby's third serve, good again. North is forced to dig to get the return on that.
Barely over.
Another point for the Cougars. The Cougars are pulling away very early in this match. North is really going to have to show some energy. Abby Bird, number 3, for her 4th serve. Great serve yet again. Point goes to the Cougars.
Indians could not return that. Barely went over the net. North kept it on the Cougar side.
Shawnee Mission North with the big spike, but it's not in. The Cougars gain another point. Abby Bird will be serving again. This will be her 6th serve. Northwest already leading 5-0 in this match. Huge hit by the Cougars. Huge hit by number 6, Maddie Frazier. She's a senior this year. Got it over the net. It could not be returned. Abby Bird serving again. Her
Got a
7th
sub
serve.
in for the Indians. Number 11 is now in. Tamara Morgan.
Wow, the Cougars already have a 7-0 lead.
If the Indians don't step things up here, this could be over shortly.
Abby Bird with the set. Oh, huge spike, just didn't make it over the net. Possession will go back to Shawnee Mission North.
North's first point of the game serving now is number 8, Corinne Boldridge. We've got a sub, number 3, in for number 11, Jeannie Yedo. Serve is up, and it's good.
Number 7 of the Cougars with a huge hit, just couldn't get it quite over the net. The Indians score another point. The Indians 2, Northwest 7.
Indians keep it on the Cougar side. Whitney Harvey with the bump.
Lot of energy in this volley. Didn't quite get it over, flat-handed a little bit. Both teams really wanted that one. The Indians now only trailing by
Serving
4.
still is number 8, Corin Buldridge.
Huge block by number 13 at Shawnee Mission North.
Whitney Harvey.
But the point goes to the Cougars. Serving now for the Cougars is number 8, and that is Katie Helfrich. She's a senior this year with a great serve. Couldn't get it over the net. A point for the Indians, and the ball will go back to them.
Serving now for the Indians is number 4, Kayla Daly.
Number 4 subbing in for number 8 on the Northwest side. Number 4 is Lindsay Unrein. She's a senior this year. Huge spike by the Cougars.
That was a great setup. There was some great teamwork right there.
The ball will come back to the Cougars again. Number 13 is serving for the Cougars. Number 13 is Tatum Graves. She's in 11th grade this year. With a big low serve.
Point to the Indians. Got a sub in for the Indians, number 7 in for number 13. That's Emma Brooks in. Brooks is now serving.
Great dig by the Cougars. Small miscommunication at the net front by the Cougars. Couldn't get the ball over. The Indians only now trail by 3 points to the Cougars.
Number 7, Brooks, still serving for the Indians. Good serve by Brooks. Blocked by the Indians. And point to the Indians.
The Cougars can't return it. The Indians only trailing by 2 points now are really showing that energy that they need to get back in this game if they want a chance at this match.
Indians trailing by 2 points now.
Point goes to the Cougars. Someone went over the net. Number 10, Abby Bourne, coming in for number 6. And Abby Bourne will start by serving. Huge spike by the Cougars for another point, taking their lead to 11-7. Abby Bourne serving again. Abby with a much more gentle serve. Another huge spike by the Cougars for another point.
Indians just tipping that ball, not able to get it back.
The Cougars are starting to show their momentum again. North needs to get the ball back on their side if they're going to have a chance to slow them down.
Good idea right there, but could not get the execution.
Timeout by Shawnee Mission North.
Thanks to generous community support, a new fund has been created that will help meet student needs and help make sure all Shawnee Mission students have the best opportunity for success. To find out more, visit www.smef.org.
And we're back. Gabby Bourne with another serve.
Little miscommunication.
Cougars can't keep control of it. It's going back over to the north side. Cougars leading 13-8.
Got a sub in number 8 for number 5. Number 8 is Corin Boldridge for the Indians. Serving now for the Indians is number 3, Jeannie Yato.
Cougars can't get it over the net. It's going to go back over to the north side. Another point for Shawnee Mission North. The Cougars kept a good eye on that. The ball will go back to them. Serving now for the Cougars is number 7, Kristen Woodward. Great low serve, making it very hard for North to return.
Tough point right here.
And the Cougars get it. Another point for the Cougars, bringing up their lead to 15-9. Kristen Woodward serving again. Junior this year. Great hit, but too much power. The point's going to go to Shawnee Mission North, and they will have the ball.
Serving now for the Indians, we've got number 2, Hope McAlexander. Serve is good.
North with an easy spike down on the Cougars. North only trails 4 points to the Northwest Cougars.
McAlexander still serving for North.
Huge spike by the Cougars with a great dig from Shawnee Mission North. Another huge spike from the Cougars for a point, taking their lead to 16-11.
There was some power behind that last one.
Serving now for the Cougars is Gabby Riggs. She's a senior this year.
Point to the Indians.
The Indians only trailing by 4 points now. Will need to get their momentum in check if they're going to have a chance at this game.
Serving now for the Indians is number 1, Kelsey Snegas.
Kelsey with a good low serve. The Cougars cannot quite return it. Miscommunication and a misdirected ball. Timeout by the Cougars.
Cougars only leading by 3 points right now. Really important for the Indians to try and get a lead because the Cougars have a 2-0 lead over them in games right now.
The Shawnee Mission Northwest National Art Honor Society and Shawnee Mission Northwest ceramic students invite members of the community to help fight childhood hunger by attending a soup and bread dinner to raise money for harvesters. The event will be held in the Shawnee Mission Northwest cafeteria from 6 to 8 p.m. on November 13th. And we're back.
Serving now for the Indians is number 1, Kelsey Snegas. Serve is good, very powerful. Looks like there was a net violation. The point goes to the Indians.
Neither team making it easy for the other team to score. A lot of energy going into every serve, every volley.
Indians only trailing by 2 points. Last game this happened. They could not keep the lead, but we'll see if it's different this time. Sneak is serving for the Indians.
Little
Service
low
no
and
good.
out of bounds. Substitution for the Cougars. Number 6 coming in for number 10. Number 6 is Maddie Frazier, senior this year. Abby Bourne coming out. Serving for the Cougars was number 12, Carolina Mock. She's 12th grade this year. Point for the Cougars.
Some tough communication there on the Indians.
Another serve for Carolina. The Indians really making the Cougars work to get that ball back over the net.
Quite a bit of running this point. Harvey with the bump.
Just a little too far back for the Cougars to return that. Point will go to Shawnee Mission North.
North still trailing by only a small margin. Serving for North is number 8, Corinne Boldridge.
Cougars cannot get it back over the net. Shawnee Mission North is only trailing by 2 points now. They're really starting to show their energy. Shawnee Mission North only trailing by 1 point now.
Boldridge still serving for the Indians.
The Cougars can't get it back over. Shawnee Mission North ties the game up. Both sides are looking a little tired, but Shawnee Mission North is gaining on their momentum.
Tie game, Boldridge still serving for the Indians.
Huge spike by number 6 of the Cougars. Number 6 is Maddie Frazier, senior this year, scoring a point for the Cougars. The serve will come back over to the northwest side, and serving now for the Cougars is Kate Helfrich, a senior this year. Wow, great dig by the Cougars.
Some really powerful back and forth right now.
Couldn't quite get it over. Both teams really want this round. If Shawnee Mission North can't pull it out, that's the end of the match. If Northwest pulls it out, they win.
Indians once again trailing by 2 points.
Another serve by number 8, Kate Helfrich.
North just can't seem to take the lead.
North couldn't get under that one. Another point for the Cougars.
Timeout. Congratulations to Shawnee Mission South teachers Steve Adams and Megan Ernie. Adams was named the Outstanding High School Band Director, Northeast Region by the Kansas Music Educators Association. The same organization named Ernie the Outstanding Middle School Band Director, Northeast Region.
And we're back. Shawnee Mission Northwest only leading. ball will come back to the Cougars again. Kate Helfrich, senior, serving again. Another great serve. Spiked down by the Cougars. North can't get under it. Another point for the Cougars.
Cougars only 2 points away from winning their third game and getting an overall win right now. In for the Indians is number 12, Madison Burnett.
In for Northwest is number 2. Number 2 is Ariella Jackson, a junior this year. Kate Helfrich with another serve, trying to ensure the win for the Cougars. Huge block and spiked down by the Cougars. North can't get under it yet again. It's a 1-point game.
And the game goes to Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars.
Northwest showed a little bit more energy overall in all 3 of the matches. North just couldn't get a hold of it, had a few communication issues.
It was a good game by both teams.
Northwest 3 wins, Shawnee Mission North 0.
All right, we've got Jackson interviewing the Shawnee Mission Northwest coach about the game just now.
So overall, what did you think about the win tonight?
I think it could have been prettier. I think my girls, we had some really good shots. My middle, Tatum Graves, came on. Thanks. North, I thought, played phenomenal. They had some great hitters that just completely stepped up and I think kind of shocked us a little.
So just a few communication issues on your team, or?
A little bit lack of heart, I think, sometimes. Just a little bit more emphasis on everything, every little point matters, and it's not just a time to lax off and push through it. So.
And this is your first year as head coach?
Yes, it is. First year head coach and my 3rd year coaching here at Northwest.
Well, congratulations on a great win.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, well, thank you for joining us at the Shawnee Mission North Auxiliary Gym, where we saw the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars defeat the Shawnee Mission North Indians. Good night to all our viewers. Hope to see you next time.